Nonprofit organizations, you need good photos to represent your organization. The good thing about it, though, is that you don't need super expensive tools in order to make this happen. So people tell me all the time that they love the photos that I put out, but most of the time it is just a photo that I've taken with my phone. I'm not using a super expensive camera, although I do have one and I do like them and they take great photos, but it's not needed all the time. And so I am going to talk to you today about getting some really good, decent quality photos that you can use on your website and on your social media. And the main reason I think it's just so important is it really just makes your organization look polished. It makes you look put together, and it really makes it look like you know what you're doing, right? When you've just got photos that say like, hey, look, we know what we're doing. We know what to invest in, and we know how to showcase our impact. So before we even get into any of this, I do think it's important to invest in good quality equipment. You can get a decent refurbished used camera for less than $1,000, for like $500, $600. I know that still sounds like a lot of money, but it is a really, really good investment for your organization. And if you can use these few basic principles that I'm going to share with you now, it's going to make that investment even better. So, number one is just knowing your tool, right? Know what the tool that you are using can and can't do. And don't try to push it and make it do stuff that it can't do. And that's where we get into a lot of trouble, right? Trying to zoom in 10 times to a photograph, and then we get these super grainy digital photos that just don't look great. So don't try to make your camera do what it can't do. Use it within its limits, and that's where you're going to get the best photos, right? If it doesn't take good photos in the dark, don't use it in the dark. Or use it with a flash. Make sure you have like some alternative light source that is going to help your camera along. Number two, we're going to just jump right back into that lighting. You want to make sure you have not only decent lighting, but that your lighting is in the right place. I think the biggest mistake that I see people make is having that light source behind their subject, right? Like, even if you are recording a video, you want to make sure that you are in front of the window so that light is shining on you. Whatever your subject is, whatever you're taking photos of, they're the ones shining, right? They're the focus. You want that light to shine on them. Constantly just think that in your head. The light is shining on them. The light is shining on them. This is their moment. This is their moment, right? You want the light to shine on them. Sometimes it can come directly in front of them. That's okay if it's like not super, super harsh light. That's a little too much. We can get more into that later. Or you just want it like coming gently from the side, but you just want to make sure it's shining on them and it is behind you. You want that light on them, on them, on them, on them. Keep saying it over and over and over and over again, because I can't stress that enough. The number two, three, where are we? Three, placement. It's just placement in the frame. Now, if you are a newbie, just keep things centered. I think that's fine. When you start to learn a little more and get more comfortable, you can move things around and still learn how to use that rule of thirds, which is something that we can talk about later. If you want to talk about it more, go ahead and drop it in the comments and let me know. But you want to keep your people just like centered, right? So keep them centered and fill your frame, centered and fill your frame, right? You don't want like this little person or this little face in the center somewhere with like all this stuff in the background. That's great if you have it for a very specific purpose, like if you're wanting to show multiple things. But for the purpose of like your social media, for the purpose of your website, for the most part, we are focusing on individuals. We are trying to draw people in. We are trying to make people feel like they're a part of something and really engage them and just draw them in, right? We don't want them to feel like they're an outsider just kind of looking in, which is what happens when you have like 50 million different people in your photo. So unless it's like some huge concert that you need to show that there's a lot of people, or a conference, which is totally fine, try to focus in on just a few individuals. Instead of like 50 people, let's keep it at 5, right? Instead of 20, let's make it 2 if that's possible. Zoom in on the action so people feel like they're really in it. And again, fill your frame with whatever is happening. Fill that frame, keep things centered. And then the last thing, which is really just a little nitpicky thing for me, is just keep your lens clean. Like if you're seeing things are foggy, it can be really cool for like little artistic dramatic effects. But when you are just trying to showcase your organization and what you're doing, unless that is part of your brand, to be a little artsy, to be a little foggy, that's one thing. Um, but for most people, it's aren't, right? We're just keeping it clean, we're keeping it clear. Keep that lens clear. Just a little tissue, and I shouldn't just say any tissue. You want to get a really good lens cleaning cloth in order to wipe your lens, but keep it clean. Even on your telephones, even your telephones, your mobile phones, even on those, just keep that lens clean and you will notice just a huge difference in the photos that you take. So just to recap those things, I guess it was four things that I gave you. One, we're just going to know our tools and understand what we're working with, right? Number two, we're going to focus on lighting, making sure the light is in front of our subject and shining on them. Number three, we're going to keep things center and we're going to fill our frame, right? We want to make sure that the person that we are shooting, the activity that we are shooting is the main focus and it's clearly seen as taking up that whole frame. And then number four, we're just going to keep our lens clean. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Okay, those are just some really important basic things for taking really good photos and being able to present your organization in its best light and just make it look really, really good. People are visual, and the better you can make your organization look, the better you're going to be in the long run. So keep following me for more tips on how to make your nonprofit look good, how to attract donors, everything, how to keep your organization sustainable and thriving for the long term. Go ahead and hit like for that button. Give me some comments if you want to talk about some more things. Let me know what you want to hear about. And that's it for today. See you guys next week.